just wanna sing and play video games. But instead, go to work, put on my pants, hard my shirt, open my car, drive it fast, sit in traffic and trickle, let me pass. I've had enough of adulting, no being grown up for me. When the bills pile up to the ceiling, play Super Mario 3. No, I can't do that, I gotta do the thing, I don't wanna do the thing, I gotta do the thing, I'm gonna do the thing, adulting.
And welcome to James, the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you out as fast as possible. This plea has been dragging out Danganronpa a lot longer than he needed to. One reason being, Pastryarchy. He shows up, donates $50 every Danganronpa stream. Kind of like Jaxx and Street Fighter 5, not Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2. Or Papa Vera in Minecraft. But DSP is a little upset at his other fans. Well, let's just watch the video.
We're going to continue this on Monday and get to the bottom of what is going on. Okay? So good stuff. And what I would like to say, thank you to everyone who did chill with me here tonight. Obviously, thank you to everyone who super chatted. Decent amount of super chats tonight.
Never forget, he gets a lot of super chats. A lot of super chats. But since he doesn't get them right away, they don't count.
Black Knight was the last one. Thank you, obviously, to the Patriarchy. The Patriarchy has been an ongoing supporter of the Danganronpa V3 streams. Every time I go one, there's a large tip. To be completely honest with all of you guys, tonight...
This is it. This is going to be perfect. Let me turn the volume up even more. Turn the volume up even more. This is so good.
It is a little disappointing, and the reason is, if it wasn't for Pastryarchy, we would have had only $15 in tips.
Wah! He ended at $65. $65, with 50 of it coming from, of course, the Pastryarchy. Ah, so sad. That's right, without the whale, he'd be at $15.
And, you know, I know this is an ongoing playthrough, but this is the playthrough you guys voted for. You guys nominated, voted, wanted this, you know.
Just like they voted for, wanted, Divinity 2. And yet you dropped that because it's too hard for my little piggy brain.
No, I know it's incredibly lengthy. That's why now that we actually have some more downtime, I'm going to be playing this twice a week, okay? So I'm going to at least be doing 4 hours of progress, if not more, every week moving forward. Hopefully we can beat it, say, maybe by the end of July, we can finally wrap it up. That would be good.
This is a game that shouldn't take months to beat. But it does for him. Because as a variety streamer, he has to play Call of Duty and get $2 in tips before Whale shows up.
Good, okay? But what I will say is this. Thank you to those who were here and did support. If you're someone who watches my stuff exclusively on demand on YouTube, if you're not watching this on a live stream, I would ask, please, at this point, if you could support the content, I would appreciate it. The ad revenue on YouTube is non-existent. It really is.
Bullshit. This man gets roughly 800,000 views a month. 800,000 views. I'm lucky if I get that in a year. But never forget the bankruptcy call. Mister, I get $1,000 a month off of YouTube. And that was just ad revenue. That was not memberships. That was not super chats. That was literally just ad revenue. $1,000 a month just off of ad revenue. Can you... How much money do you have to have where, guys, the ad revenue is nothing, guys. It's not a damn penny. It's barely a penny, guys. When it's $1,000 a month. Under the bankruptcy call. $1,000 a month. DSP. Guys, ad revenue is nothing. How much money do you make where $1,000 a month is nothing? Holy hell, that is... If I could make $1,000 a month off of this, I'd be ecstatic. Still want to quit my job because I make more than that at my job, but that would be fantastic. Instead of going, yay, I just barely broke $100, woohoo. And of course, some months I don't, but other months I do, so yay. And this guy is just, it's only $1,000 a month, guys. That's like 10 pulls in WWE champions.
Please, if you like this content, consider giving a tip. You don't even have to give a tip when the live stream's broadcasting. You can tip whenever, and I'll give you a shout out.
Tip behind the scenes, and he does not give you a shout out. He does not give you a shout out. He's done this before. Remember, the number 1200 was banned from his chat and Twitch because he got a $1,200 behind the scene tip that appeared on the tip leaderboard on Streamlabs, which then got rid of the Streamlabs leaderboard. Yeah, $200 tip. No shout out. No mention of it. If no one had noticed it on the tips leaderboard, it never would have been brought up.
You know, whenever. Unless you don't want one, you can even request, say, Phil, just wanted to tip you when you're offline and say thanks, but don't give me a shout out. I don't have to do that either. You know? Because I really do need the support.
I need that support, guys. For what? You got your YouTube check. You got your much larger than usual Patreon check. Because you started harping on Patreon for a bit, which drove up that for a bit. Oh, it's the 27th, so this is the 26th, but in about 10 more days, he's going to have another Patreon check. Good job, guys. But yeah, but that's 10 days from now, guys, not tonight. How am I supposed to play WWE Champions tonight?
This past week, there's been a few pretty slow streams. And right now, I'll be honest with everyone. What I'm nervous about is the following. Now, I'm 100% solely reliable on this income coming in from YouTube, all right? It used to be, I had the Twitch revenue over here, I had the YouTube revenue over here, and the two of them kind of balanced out.
And Patreon.
It was good. Now, I'm seeing a
Anti-Spring.
definite decline in income.
And your wife. Never forget his wife that works. You know, the wife that works at Fred Meyer that got revealed during the bankruptcy. The wife who got new hours and more hours. And isn't that area like $15 an hour minimum wage? So even if she's only working 20 hours a week, that's that $15 an hour. Oh, gotta pay taxes. Fine. $10 an hour after taxes. So $200 a week. She can't help with any of the bills. Oh, guys, how are we supposed to buy groceries on our day off? What, does she sit there and go, yeah, you know, I got paid, but I guess we'll just starve? No. He has to act like he pays all the bills, but there's not a chance in hell he pays every single bill. His wife's making probably $200 a month. I mean, $200 a week. Every week. Times 4.333 weeks in a month. That's over $800. Where is that $800 going? Is she really buying that many versions of Skyrim? Like, seriously. She has to be helping out with some of the bills, even if it's just the groceries, guys.
I only have 168 members, as you can see.
Only 168, guys. This guy was bitching about how on Twitch he had a lot more subs. Yes. But there were Twitch Prime subs, which were free. And then OIC coming in with the gifted subs. That's why you were at 1,000 subs. Because they were free or they were gifted. Now that actually costs your members, what, $10.99 for the cheapest one? Whatever the fuck he did because he did the most expensive options. Yeah, you're going to have fewer memberships, dude.
I used to have 900 on Twitch. I used to get way more cheers than I get with Super Chats on YouTube. This is a rebuilding process. I told you guys I knew this was going to happen if I left from Twitch and went to YouTube, and I need your support. So if you're liking these ongoing playthroughs, especially one like this that's incredibly lengthy, please support the content, all right? Whether that means you show up to the stream and you support it by just being here, whether that means you actually financially support it with a contribution during a stream, or maybe behind the scenes when you're watching this on demand. Oh, Phil needs some help. All right. Because you see, this is the problem. We keep having nights like tonight where essentially even between,
$65.
I didn't get close to hitting the goal. And if Pastryarchy...
$65. And mind you, that's like 2 hour stream. 2 hours. So he's making over $30 an hour. He's making double the Seattle minimum wage. But it's not enough, guys.
If you weren't here tonight, I would have been like, you know, non-existent. So that's what I mean. Like, it makes me nervous because I've locked into lengthy playthroughs. These playthroughs were working on Twitch. You understand that? Like, this playthrough was absolutely 100% working well on Twitch. But now it seems like because I moved over to YouTube, now things have slowed down with certain things, and that's not good. You know, I need to make ends meet, and this really sucks that I like this playthrough. I'm doing
I need to make ends meet, guys. 120,000 minimum. And actually, it turns out he was making more than that because when he was a partner on Twitch, he was getting $350 per sub, not $250 per sub like we all thought. So he was probably making $140,000 minimum. Can you imagine making $140,000 minimum? Taxes. He doesn't pay his taxes. That's why he has the tax payments now. But so yeah, $140,000 a year at a minimum. Like his worst year, 140 grand. His best year is over 300,000. But he's struggling to make ends meet. I'd actually probably respect him more if he was on cocaine or something. Because at least it might get some good stories. Like, yeah, man, I had to go to my dealer. And, oh, this was going on and that happened. And, oh. But no, it's literally gotcha. It's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. It's Final Fantasy Estivus. It's Marvel Twin Alliance or Future Flight, whatever it was called. It's WWE Supercard, WWE Immortals, WWE Champions. Like, it's not even shit you can brag about.
My best to think every time we play. I'm not just going through the motions of reading. I'm trying to deduce and think, and that's actually why tonight was
also he read a guide.
I already deduced half this stuff 2-3 streams ago.
He read a guide.
But please,
oh, here comes the rockin'.
if you like this content, please support it. All right.
Rock away, rock
I don't
away,
think the point I'm trying to make is I don't think it's fair to leave like the responsibility of support on like one person. Right now, it really is Pastryarchy who's here every time for Danganronpa to support the content. And I don't want it to just be, oh, it's always Pastryarchy, That shouldn't be it, really, honestly. So, if you like it, please support it. Thank you, and I'm sorry I had to do a little spiel here at the end of the video, but I felt this was a good time, especially because it was a slower night.
It's not fair.
And now I'm going to be playing more of this more
it's
often.
Not fair to my whales.
So there's a good reason to support it. I'm going to keep pushing forward in it more often. All right? Okay, guys?
Patreon show with $50 every time.
All right. So thank you very much. Thank you, everyone who was here, who chilled, who added to the stream, whether it was a contribution or you were just here for fun conversation or whatever. I appreciate that. Until next time, which will just be in a couple days. All right? Cool. Thank you very much.
Guys, it's not fair to my whales that you rely on them. But that's why they rely on them, because they know the whales will show up. They know OIC will show up at the end of the stream and make the goal half the time, if not more. It's like, why do I need to give him $10 when I know OIC is watching, waiting, and $35, yay, we met the goal, guys. DSP, you rely on the whales, not your chat. Your chat can just sit back and know the whale's going to show up to save your ass. So why should they donate? They can sit there and point and laugh. All 3 of them in your chat, because you have sub-only mode. God, this man's banned so many people, it's insane. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.